Hello everybody and welcome to the beautiful computer video game combat mission Black Sea, wherein I have all the graphics turned down to the absolute minimum because the size of this map and the amount of units I am bringing are stretching it to the very limit. This video will just be really a test to make sure I can make videos because it's been a long time since I did my last video series, but it'll also be a quick overview of your units visually and maybe a bit of the map, although with these graphics I might not see much. Onwards. Here are the Ukrainian forces you have to work with. From left to right, you have your 1st Infantry Company, your 2nd Infantry Company, and your various battalion support assets. So, going down into the actual field of units itself. Side note, I've turned down the game volume so that when I get up close like this, the noise of engines doesn't completely blow out my voice. But this is the 1st Company. The number doesn't matter, it's the 1st Company I'm looking at. You have 3 platoons of relatively small infantry squads coming in these BTR-70s, which have nice little 14mm machine guns. 3 platoons of infantry, they all look like this. They all have Soviet weapons. And 1 platoon of weapons, which is 3 PKM machine guns, and a few ATGMs. Repeat 2 times. Over here you have your battalion support assets. I'm running along at a blisteringly fast 19 frames per second. Here we have the grenade launcher company. You have a bunch of grenade launchers to work with, so that's fun. You have your anti-tank company, which is really fun because you get recoilless rifles, which are a blast, I'm sure. I've never actually seen them used, but I'm sure you'll find a way to use them amazingly. You have your scout car section, which is fucking best because look at these tire hats. These fucking tires for hats that these units have. I love it. They're hilarious. I'm sure these will be useful scouts and not die immediately. And out back you have your mortar company. You have a bunch of 120mm mortars coming in trucks with 2 artillery observation vehicles as well as the artillery observers themselves. Besides that, you have the actual battalion HQ, who come in these upgraded BTRs, which actually have 30mm cannons and ATGMs. So that's your Ukrainian force. This is just a quick look at the convoy that you're going to have to defend on this map, or that's the idea anyways. Just a UAZ shepherding a group of Ural trucks, and hopefully you're going to try and get them to the city of Krovolets, which I just realized I'm probably going to horribly mispronounce every single time I say it. But a bunch of soft trucks, worst comes to worst, they all have ammunition inside them that you can use. So I'm interested to see what you're able to do with this. In between the Ukrainian and American units, you have the armored elements. 2 armored platoons, technically under American command, with these 2 M1A2 SAP Abrams. Each Abrams has a T-64 BV attached, and they also have each one of the upgraded Ukrainian tanks. Although I'm pretty sure this one is just a slightly upgraded T-64B, and this one is an upgraded T-84, so this one's more of a real tank than these pieces of shit. But these are your tanks. You're going to have to sort out who's actually in control. Over here you have your American Striker Company. This is a company of battle-hardened US infantry coming in these cute little APCs on wheels. These Strikers, they each come with either a Mark 19 grenade launcher or an M2 Browning. Each platoon, of which there are 3, contains 3 squads, which are much larger than the Ukrainian squads, better equipped, better motivated, better led, better in pretty much every single way. Each platoon also comes with 2 machine gun sections and a forward observer in addition to the HQ. So you got 3 of those. And you also have your mortar section, which is great because they have these fun little Striker mortar carriers, which are fantastic. It also has my favorite little truck in the game, because you can have a dude open up and man this machine gun, and it's hilarious. Aside from that, you have your company HQ elements, which just is the HQ vehicle, a couple more Strikers with a fire support team, an XO team, and a sniper team, which comes in a little jeep. So this is the map. This is where my FPS will tank horribly every single time, especially once units get moving. But this is what you have to work with. It's something like 4.5 by 3.5 kilometers in size. You're starting off here in the southeast kind of corner. Crovolets, and therefore friendly lines, are this way. So you can imagine the city is kind of over here, and Russian forces have been flanking around down from the north. And the last you heard, they are pushing hard to cut off this highway. And this highway is actually the road connection between Moscow and Kiev. So this road is of extreme strategic importance. So that will about do it for this video. Again, it's just a little test to make sure I can still make videos. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, if this video ends up all fucked up, please let me know. If you have anything else you want to see, anything else you want to address, ask me in the thread, and hopefully we can maintain a great working relationship where people don't feel constantly microaggressed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you for the first turn.